Let me introduce you to the Flipper type tip. This is a really great resource to use every day to learn about how different types work together. So, I'm going to walk you through it. First of all, we've got the instructions, which we don't need to go into now because I'm going to show you. Then if you continue to flip over, you then get to the key, which is where you find out how to find the different types. So for me, I'm ISTJ, so let's see which page I need. ISTJ, I need page 9. Then, for example, if I'm going to be working with Pauline, I know her type, so I'll look that up as well. It's ENFJ, so I need to find page 7. So let's do that. So for me, which is on this side, I was wanting to find page 9. There we go, ISTJ. And for Pauline, it's going to be on this side at page 7. There we are. So here you can see that we've got strengths and blind spots of how we work together. So in thinking about how to actually use this in day-to-day life, if, for example, I'm going to be working on a team with Pauline and we're thinking about how to split tasks up to work out what are our natural preferences, how best to work together, I can see that I'm going to be the one who's maybe more interested in finding out the details, in highlighting some of the assumptions that are going on within the team or the group. And maybe it's that Pauline is going to be more naturally leaning towards inspiring the group to actually do the tasks. So if we're thinking about how we work together, those two things are very pertinent to think about how we actually go and do that work. So we've looked at one way of using the Flippy, looking at strengths and blind spots of the person you're working with. Let's have a look at another way of using it. So if we turn it around, you will then see that your type is on this side and the other person's type is on this side. So for example, you know what they like and you know what they want, and you know what you like and you know what you're going to give. So if, say for example, Pauline was actually working for me in this example and I was delegating a task, for example, I might actually be really focused on giving very clear instructions as to how the task's going to work, and it's going to be about the detail and getting that very clear. However, Pauline's actually going to be sat there. In terms of what she wants the praise and encouragement, and that might not be my natural preference. So this just gives me a really quick guide as to what she might be looking for and how I can motivate her better. So it's actually even more to the Flippy. If we turn it around and go back to where we were, you can see the two types down the middle. Now what you can also do is explore preference by preference. So let me show you that. All of the duty information is right at the back. So for example, if I'm thinking about my preference for introversion and Pauline's preference for extroversion, let's turn to the back and see what that looks like. So just flip through, and here, turn it around again, you've got really good descriptions of exactly what extroversion looks like and what introversion looks like. So that's a really nice quick reminder. Turning it around again, you've then got how you experience it and a type tip. So looking at the example of myself and Pauline, we'd be looking at here, this is my type, introversion, and this is Pauline's type, extroversion. So for me, it feels that I can't finish my sentences where Pauline's around because she may always be jumping in. So a great tip for me is, if Pauline interrupts, just ask if I can finish my sentence. And actually, that's something that's really action-oriented, and I know I can work it into my everyday life.